Hello, everyone. Salut à tout le monde. Thank you for tuning in for today's video. A day after the inauguration. Wow. Waking up this Friday morning and thinking, what is going to happen in my beloved country next? Because there's a lot of uncertainty. But if Pobia thing, that sideshow that I had yesterday at the National Assembly will make us stop speaking up or requesting for our voices to be heard and our vote be respected. He must be smoking something I don't know the name of, because I don't know what he's smoking. To think that we're going to sit quiet and just celebrate and clap for him because he has been sworn in as president of Cameroon. He must be smoking something, because now is the time where we are going to let him know that if you don't get out from A to D, we're going to come get you out, because enough is enough. For 43 years, we have been living in misery, in sorrow, suffering, and you don't have no remorse. You think that it's a child's play or it's a joke. This is not a joke. People have been suffering for too long. The country is blessed with a lot of wealth beyond imaginable. We can't even imagine the kind of wealth that Cameroon possesses. Still yet, people can't even feed. They're struggling to put 3 square meal on the table. Why? Because some foolish and stupid people are there in Yaoundé corrupting the minds of innocent Cameroonians to believe that, the way they are at the moment is the best way. They should just remain at that level of thinking while they control the money that Cameroon has or have. And they're misusing it, mismanagement. This country is a total mess right now, in shambles. And we have to tell Pobia and his accomplice, enough is enough. We want you out of there. The sideshow that you had yesterday in the National Assembly was for you and your civilian people. It's not for the rest of Cameroon, because we don't see you as our president. Right now, we're just waiting patiently for our president to speak, our president to say something. Issa Bakary. You know, what I appreciate about Issa Bakary is he does not react. He's proactive. He understands what is at stake, and he calculates and makes sure that the move he's taking, he understands what he's doing before making that move. He understands the consequences and the repercussion of that decision. That is how a leader should act. Because if it was somebody, immediately Pobia gets sworn in, he would just say, people are waiting for me to respond or react to this moment. They want to hear me speak. They want to hear me say something, or they want to hear me, give my own point of view. But he kept quiet, and he's calculating, and he's making decisions, having meetings to decide on the next move forward. So we have to be patient and listen to Issa Tchiroma. But before that happens, let everybody be mobilizing in every corner of Cameroon. Let's mobilize to defend our victory, because this victory, Pobia cannot take it this time around. He cannot take it this time around. We have to defend our victory. A 93-year-old man cannot be ruling us. Nope. We vomited him out on October 12th. But the regime used fraud to put him back there. Well, we are not stupid. We are not stupid. You have been, playing us for a while now, and we've been keeping quiet. You think we are stupid. Nope. We have to rise up I'm saying this especially to my French brothers in the West, in the South, in the East, in the North. Rise up. Rise up. We need you guys now. We need every Cameroonian in every part of Cameroon. Northwest, Southwest, West, Adamawa, North, every part of Cameroon, East. You guys got to rise up. Rise up. Let's defend our victory. Because one person cannot do it alone. You have to think about it. How many military personnel do we have in Cameroon? How many policemen do we have in Cameroon? How many battalions do we have in Cameroon? How many gendarmes do we have in Cameroon? Add all that number. And then now add how many, then ask yourself, how many people do we have in Cameroon? What's the total population of Cameroon? Use the total population of Cameroon to minus the numbers of the gendarmes, the B, the army, and the policemen. Subtract that number. And what is the final number? That is the number that is going to create victory at the end. Not the policemen, because we want the police, we want the army to get involved, but they're toothless. They're toothless. They don't want to, offend their ancestor. Ancient of days. Man, I'm so pissed off. So pissed off. Cameroon, oh my goodness. It's a hot mess right now. But we can't let this guy drag us to the mud. It will not happen no more. We have to rise up. We have to get our strength from the country we want to build, the country we want to see. We have to create the framework on how a country should operate. We don't want people who are clueless. Someone goes to the National Assembly to be sworn in as president, but he is there. He don't even know what the hell is going on. He's asking, what am I doing here? Dumbfounded. And that is the same person that the CBDM people are presenting to the Cameroonian people. That is your president. We say, no, he is not our president. You guys can have him in your CBDM party. He's the president of the CBDM party, not the Cameroonian people. So that sideshow you had yesterday was to inaugurate the CBDM party chairman as the president of CBDM political party, not the entire country. Because you guys don't even know what the hell you're doing. Were you guys not ashamed to see your so-called head of state not even dumbfounded and confused, and went up there and started reading from the paper you guys presented to him? He was clueless. I don't even know if he was even thinking about what he was even reading. If they even wrote something there that, oh, right now, after I leave here, I'm going to go and, kill myself or something. He's just going to read it. Right now, No, we don't want this in our country. We don't want this in our country. I've just realized that the Cameroon Army don't have balls. I don't know what they have. They don't have balls. Because this was the time where they were supposed to be decisive and let the Cameroonian people know that they are serving them. They're not serving the ancient of days called Bia, Pobia. Everybody's mad. People are crazy. We don't want a civil war. But the way things are going now, it's as if you're putting the people to have no choice but to defend themselves any means possible. We don't want war. We don't want war because we know how that might turn out. It will not be good, especially for the military personnel. It will not be good. So it is high time you guys step up, because the people of Cameroon can overpower you. Remember, you have brothers, you have sisters, you have wives, you have children who are civilians. So it's high time you think about all of them, because even the money they're going to give you in Yaoundé, where are you going to spend it? Are you going to spend it with your kids? You know, the way the country is moving right now, you're not safe. I'm serious, you're not safe. So it's high time you talk with your colleagues and do the right thing for this country. That guy cannot do anything to you. How is he even still there, for crying out loud? How is he there? A guy who cannot walk, who does not understand what is around him, who does not even know what the hell is going on, is the one that you want to present to us as the president? Come on now. This has to stop. It's as if you've just weighed the Cameroonian people and just put them in a small box. People who are, you think they're stupid, you think they're foolish, you think they don't reason. No, we reason, we think. And we say enough is enough. Take your candidate, take your so-called head of state and go. We don't need him. You can take him to Switzerland. Because with his health concern, with his health issue, he's going to be out of the country in less than no time. And you're not going to report it. You're not going to tell us that he's out of the country. It's because now you know that the temperature is high, more than it has ever been in the history of Cameroon. Before, it was just, it's the northwest and southwest, so we don't have to worry about it. That was the thinking of the regime. Northwest and southwest. I'm sorry. Now it's not just the northwest and southwest. Every part of Cameroon is rising up to realize that you guys are so stupid. Terrible people. You've sold the country, sold the future of the children, sold every dream that people have, sold the hope people were clinging on to. And you think that the same people that you frustrated, you suppress, and you put into depression will come on October 12th to say, thank you for the depression. Thank you for the suppression. Thank you for the oppression. Here's my vote. Thunder fire all of you guys. Thunder fire all that regime. Everybody in Yaoundé who think that Paul Biya is our president. Say, oh my goodness, you guys waka shege to all those ministers in Yaoundé, all of them. Because this is getting out of hand. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. And to think that some of the ministers are reasonable enough to imagine for themselves that this guy they're presenting does not have what it takes to rule or lead the people of Cameroon. Still yet, they do everything possible to let him stay in power. Why? Because they have no soul, no integrity. They have no conscience. We don't respect any minister in Yaoundé. None. The SDOs, none. DOs, none. Governors, none. Mayors, none. As far as you support Paul Biya, we don't respect you. We don't respect you. As far as you say Paul Biya is your president, we don't respect you. Because he is not our president. And we have to say it as it is. Because all this bullshit, nonsense have to stop, and it ends now. See, the youths, we are frustrated. We have no say-so in the day-to-day activity of the country. You go, every ministry is led by someone who does not know what the hell they're doing. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. People who head ministries in Cameroon, the so-called ministers, they don't even know what the hell they are doing over there. Check their accounts. check their accounts and check what they're doing. They're stealing money from the country's coffers. And you know what happens? A lot of these ministers, they know what to do, but they cannot do it. Do you know why? Because they are criminals themselves. They are criminals. What happens is they themselves have been corrupt and they have embezzled money from the country's coffer. So they know that if they dare say anything against the regime, then they're going to come after them with evidence and put them behind bars. And they're so scared that they want to protect themselves by making sure that Paul Biya stays in power. Because they know that if another president comes in, he's going to expose all the things, all the atrocities that they have been committed, and probably send all of them behind bars so they can rot in Kondenge, because they've been sending people to Kondenge. Now is the turn. But you supporting Paul Biya does not mean that we're not coming for you. We're going to expose you. We're going to expose every single transaction you've done with the country's resources rather. We're going to expose you, because this is enough. We are frustrated. We are angry. We are mad. We are sad. We don't know how to, control our emotion right now. But just know that this frustration is coming for you. This frustration is coming for you. This anger. Enough is enough. Oh my goodness. Cameroon. In the hands of the wrong people. In the hands of the wrong people. But our president, Issa Tchiroma Bakary, we believe he has the right strategy. So we're going to be behind him to follow his instructions. So please, I urge every Cameroonian to listen to him until he disappoints us. Because if Issa Tchiroma disappoints us, that day we stop listening to him. Whatever he wants to say, join the regime, listen to. No, we're not going to listen to that. So let's listen to Issa Tchiroma Bakary until he proves us wrong. So my fellow brothers and sisters, wherever you're watching this, if you're not a Cameroonian, you're trying to show solidarity to us, I appreciate you. What is going to really help us now is if you can try to do some hashtags and let the world know what is going on in Cameroon. We need the world to understand what is going on in our beloved country. So each and every one of you, be an advocate. Use your social media accounts to voice out our cry as Cameroonians, so people can be aware. But you have to also understand that this fight is not going to be anybody's fight. The fact that I'm telling you to, be an advocate and put out social media posts about what is going on in Cameroon does not mean that you just sit down, fold your hands and think that someone from another part of the world is going to come save us. No, this is our fight. This is our fight. This is a fight for freedom. This is a fight for the victory, our victory. So we have to understand that we need one another. We need one another in this moment. No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to save us. No country is coming to save us. It is our sovereign nation. So we have to do what is right. We have to protect our victory. And that begins now. So let's mobilize and listen to Issa Tchiroma Bakary. He has something to say. But the moment he proves us wrong and disappoint us, we're not going to listen to him no more. So for now, let's listen to him, because he has the right strategy and approach. You might not agree with it, but we need one voice right now. We don't need so many voices saying this one. No. Let's all mobilize around Issa, Tchiroma, Bakary. I know we are angry, we're frustrated, but yeah, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I don't know when he's going to get sworn in, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Stay calm, but ready to defend our victory. We're ready. Paul Biya, that sideshow he displayed yesterday was for him and his civilian people. It's not for us, because we know our president is Issa, Tchiroma, Bakary, and that remains the same. Not Paul Biya. Paul Biya is for CBDM, not for us. So the CBDM people that were celebrating and drinking and getting drunk, I even saw mothers who were drunk and they're sitting down on the floor, not knowing what they're doing, talking rubbish and nonsense. There's a country they're trying to build now. Paul Biya is going to go, and that's it. So thank you very much for sharing this video. Thank you very much for liking the video. Thank you very much for subscribing and passing the message across to everybody to understand what is going on in our beloved country and creating awareness, because it's very important. Thank you. It's your humble servant, and see you in the next video as we continue to unpack and unravel what is happening in Cameroon. Merci à tout le monde. Au revoir. Bye bye.